Did that fix it? Ugh. I don't understand how this keeps selecting the wrong device. I've literally never used another microphone with this computer. So we're gonna check it on Twitch. I mean, I suppose people not staying probably is a good indication. Oh well. Here we are. I'm just trying to get... Yeah, this does not work. This is literally what I just tried, and it gives me a totally different error. Trying to build a web app in Excalidraw is actually super painful. And the crazy part is that all the AI seem really confidently wrong too. That's been the best part about all this. And this error. Oh. 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 Wait, does that mean that Gemini actually had it right? HTML structure. Okay. Let's just briefly try this. Maybe Gemini was right. We'll make this login page again. Oh no. Gemini was right. I just didn't copy. I just missed that I had the wrong HTML thing. I was just trying to focus all my attention and energy on this last function. I still think this is dumb though. I don't think unwrapping there is helpful or necessary. Oh wait, maybe it was. Interesting. Wait, why can I not just... It should be like this, I think. And then... Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, alright, well, let's see. Okay, for sure delete this. We're gonna have to dig into Dream HTML at some point. This is just not the project to do that though, no. Does it build? Nope. Unused login page. Love that for me. Login page, you fired. Where'd you go? Login page? Login page. Look close to users. None, some true, no prompts. None, some true, no prompt. Okay, cool. Deleted. I love that it went out of its way to like, I don't even know. It made so much classier of a version of what I was trying to send. Alright, so we do and build. Unused open Tyxml. Oh. Is it really? Is it really unused? I guess we just use the, yeah, okay. Dune exec. Okay, I'm landing. Infinite storage of monotony. It's very fast. Page load doesn't even flicker. Blazingly fast, you might say. But now we need to go to login. Whoa. Login to continue. Login with GitHub. If I click this, it does in fact do something. Why am I on a white page? What happened here? Went straight to GitHub callback. Wait a second. What URL are you sending? URL from GitHub authorization. Am I already signed in with GitHub? I guess I am signed in with GitHub down here. Oh, okay. Oh, well, hot diggity, it worked then. All right, so clicking login with GitHub. Well, wait, it's not running. So clicking login with GitHub actually did, in fact, take me to GitHub login auth. You can see it there at the very bottom. Actually, if we do this, it actually is taking me to the correct GitHub authorization URL, which, I mean, we expected because that's all built with Savvy, and Savvy's glorious and flawless. So I guess I need to put the real secret in. I can't remember what I did with the real secret. Or I guess I'll generate a new one. Let's see, text editor. Let's open notes to myself. What a great name. Okay, I got the secret there, I think. Pause, please. Right there. Grab this. Put it here. Right quit. Come back over here. Alright, now we do and build. And then execute. And then we refresh the page. Super duper fast. Super duper fast. I wonder what the lighthouse score. This isn't time for that. And then we click on login with GitHub. And it does all this. And it still takes us to a white page, and that is because we never actually built GitHub callback. I guess we'll do that now. Okay, well, in that case, we gotta take the secret back out. There we go. All right. Hopefully you all got the reference. Secrets are no fun. Secrets hurt someone. All right, so we've got this stuff built, but we need our GitHub callback, which currently responds with, you guessed it, a blank page. So we are going to need to actually do something about that. Okay. I don't need that comment. That comment's not helpful. All right, so we got all this. And now we need callback page. Let GitHub callback page unit equals. All right. So we've got callback page working, or the setup No, we don't. Hold on. Let's create a new tab. Let's jump over to our OCaml. Oops. OCaml OAuth client. That's the one. And then let's go to main. These are all fake client secrets. Don't panic. George, don't fire me. Alright, so we need this stuff. We'll use our exchange code for token. I wish I could abstract some more of this into Savvy. It would be super nice if I didn't have to. I guess for now this is still the best way though. Maybe in the future I could just pass the request URI to exchange code for token. That's like a really, really helper one. Actually, where's the GitHub callback? GitHub callback's down here. Yeah, okay. So we get our URI, grab our states and our code out of it, match it for stuff, and then we attempt to build things, and then we're done. So let's grab all of this. Something needs to happen here. That feels like the perfect place to end that particular block of code. Alright, so we drop this in. Let's format that. So URI is going to be request. URI rec. Wait, hold on. Where do I get that from? What is request? Is that coming from? Oh no, that's coming from somewhere else. How do I get request? Oh, connection request body. I wonder if there's a way to. How do I access the request in Dream? So just like a query params. Nope. Oh wait, right there. With query. Alright. Function request. Alright, cool. This one's gonna get a request. And we are going to pass that dream.query from request. Okay, we give it the request object. Cool. All right, so we got to write this a little bit differently, and that's fine. So we're going to get a request. And this is going to accept a request object. And then we want code and state, so I think we don't even need this anymore. We'll instead do dream.query. Whoops. Dream.query. We'll use request and we'll ask for code. And that works. Cool. Alright, so we grab this and this. It's much more direct than doing it with that cheap budget HTTP server I was using before. Alright, so now we check to see if we've gotten something, none or some. That's good, they at least use options. So we've got our state. If we have state, if we have code, then we attempt to exchange them. What's this mean? Did you mean, oh, I need LWT. Hold on, what did I use here? LWT infix. Cool. So now it recognizes this. This is a, I don't know, I guess this is like an await. This is like an await operator, if you will, from JavaScript or TypeScript. So we're gonna wait that happens. Right, the token result returns with OK, which is good, or error, which is bad. And it's gonna respond a really particular way. if we have an error message, we should probably just build an actual error page. I probably should create an error page function. It's just like returns an error. Sorry, scrolling too much. Okay, so if we didn't receive either of those things, then we need an error. And if we don't receive a token, an actual token, we need an error. So yeah, we definitely need an error page. So let's really quickly, let's just create a quick error page. And for right now, it's going to be a really simple error page. It's going to be, how do we do it up here? Oh, we open it directly. That's handy. And this will be HTML. And then, actually, we'll just copy everything and we'll just trim it. All right, so we've got all this stuff. Height, please log in for wisdom. Something has gone wrong. Maybe we should take error page and we should actually return an error message. That could be interesting. Do an error message, and then instead of an A tag, we'll just put a P tag. We'll get rid of really all this stuff. And we'll put the error message here. There shouldn't be an href. And the style of our P tag, background color, is like black with white, border radius, padding, text decoration. This is just going to look like a giant GitHub button, but with error text in it. Hilarious. Text decoration none. A little bit overkill there for a paragraph tag. I don't think I want. Whatever. We'll do border 1 pixel solid red. There we go. That'll work. As long as there's a red border, people will know. Okay. In the case of an error, we are going to we get an error message. So we'll do, whoops, hello. Error page message. All right. An expression was expected of type A, LWT. Wait, what? Why are you expecting an LWT? Seems weird. Okay, yeah, whatever. And if it's okay, it's going to do all this stuff. For us, if it's okay, we need to do a redirect. Can I come to here? Yeah, let's do redirect. All right. Redirection. Okay, where do I actually... Redirect, creates a new response, adds a location header with the given. Okay. Can I get like an example of that? With HTTPS redirect. Seems like, oh, it hasn't been added yet. Oof. Okay, how do I use it? It's just a function, it looks like. I think then that I can just do lwt.return probably. In this case, we'll get access token and all that nonsense. We don't actually need it though. Let's underscore it. Let's just delete all this, and then let's do Dream.redirect, yeah. Takes a status optionally, a code optionally, and headers optionally. It needs the request. Right, it needs this. Gotta put everything in parentheses. Wait, no, this expression has type string input dream response LWT. An expression is expected type. I mean, is this not a polymorphic type? Oh, I guess it's a function. It's expecting a type and it's getting a function. Am I supposed to pass something else? It doesn't seem to say. Pass the request. What is this string? The request is you retrieve the site prefix of the site strings and absolute path most applications don't have. Oh, I bet you I bet the string is where I'm supposed to redirect, huh? You know. That makes sense and all. Probably want to tell it where you want to go. Alright. Dream message. Okay, then I think maybe I was already on the right track with this. This has the wrong type. This has that, but I need dream response LWT. So I need this. Dream.html, right? Dream.html. This stuff. That gets me one step closer. I expect type string, so I need to do HTML2 string. So I'm gonna drop that here and put a string around here. And yeah, there we go. All right. We're one step closer to success. So we've got our redirect on good login back to slash. We've got an error message being displayed. I think we can just essentially do the exact same thing for the other two error messages. And here our message will be, what, hello? Code parameter not found. Not gound, found. Uh-oh, sneeze. Wow. Attacked by my chair. Alright, and then we grab this, and that's here. And this is no state parameter. I don't know why it said code. State parameter not found. Alright. Now we have all that. GitHub callback page. We need, here we got a lot of parentheses, This needs to go here. And it needs, it needs to take that request object. Sweet. Man, love it when things work first try. Too bad this was not one of those times. Alright. Alright, this is going to not work immediately because I forgot to put the client secret back in. But it doesn't matter. Okay, so we got our login page. Click on that. Incorrect client credentials returned. Sweet. So that is our GitHub callback. I guess this is probably don't want to actually live on the callback, but whatever. Let's come back to login. Okay, we gotta stop this for a second. Bring us down here. Let's put our secret back in. Nobody look. Close your eyes. Where is it? Oh, here it is. We're rolling. All right, we're back. Shoop. Okay, so we got that. Refresh this page, everything's running. Now I click login with GitHub, and it redirected because it logged us in correctly. All right, we have accomplished this part of the plan. We built this, we've built this, we've clicked on this, it has actually authenticated us, and it's taken us here. Now our biggest problem is that someone who's unauthenticated can still go here and not be taken back to login. So, how many of these do I have open? I have just the one. Dream HTML, don't need that right now. Savvy. Camel URI. Dune package management. Camel LSP. Tyxml. Let's get some of these. Claude was not helpful here. All right. Actually, maybe Claude was helpful. I guess we don't know. So, we have got login working, but we can still go to slash and get the goods without logging in, and that is problematic. So we need to put middleware or a route guard. I can't remember what they're called in. Is it middleware? Let's come to this one. No, don't refresh. Middleware? Yeah, there it is. Middlewares are functions that take a handler and run some code before or after producing a bigger handler. All right, so let's come back here. There's gotta be one for a session. Yep, where it is, session. Adding sessions is straightforward. You love to hear that. The first time you access the app, it, quote, logs you in by saving your username in a session. The session manager, dream.memory sessions, a middleware, adds a dream session cookie to the response containing the session key. The next time you access the app, the session is looked up again by this key and the app recognizes you as logged in. Welcome back, Alice. Wait, I'm not Alice. All right, so we're gonna need to include this memory sessions. Now, obviously in a real world production environment, we don't use in-memory sessions. That's a given. All right, don't see me using this and think to yourself, Sam, why are you using in-memory sessions? No one's gonna ever love you. That's not true. We're not using in-memory sessions in a production environment. We're using them in this development environment, and that's totally okay. All right, so we're back here. We need our dream sessions value. Let's come back down here. We're gonna add this here. It's just another thing that we're adding to dream. So that's probably the thing I love most about dream, is that I can just add as many of these little helpers, little tools, little middlewares. It's a logger middleware, it's a memory session middleware. Love it. It's great. All right. So here we're doing dream session field from request user, so we can grab fields from the session. We'll need to set a session field, and we'll need to check a session field. On login, we should check the session field. So let's retrieve a request object, and let's pass that request object to the login function, or to the, oh, this is login, sorry, wrong place. Undo. We'll give a request object here, and we're gonna pass it to main page. And main page, for right now, this is not the ideal way. How's it going? By the way, the docs are generally pretty good for Dream. Yes, love the docs for Dream. Hey, Lesby, good to see you. Yeah, love the docs for Dream. It's incredible. I've just been working my way through some of the examples. Well, not working my way through some of them. I've just been grabbing the next example for the next piece that we want to do. But we have gotten pretty far. We've got all the wisdom. If we go to login, it displays a login with GitHub button. It uses Savvy to log in to GitHub, and then it takes you back here. So we built this, clicking this takes us to this. Now we just need to put the middleware, the route guard, whatever you want to call it, here to say if they're not logged in, they have to come back here. And if they are logged in, they can be here. And if they are logged in, then it should redirect them from login back here as well. So, and then our demo app will be done. And I think the next thing that we're going to work on is this silly little TUI library. Gradients in place too, bro. You know, we got to have a gradient. It wouldn't be a real web app if we didn't have overly large text and the ugliest gradient that you've ever seen. This is design. All right. We have memory sessions now. I'm pretty sure that there's a way, if I'm remembering correctly, there's a way to like block or use middleware that you can apply to entire chunks. And so we could do that, but for right now, we're just going to simply take the request object and hand it to the main page handler and do our session checks and do our redirect over here as necessary. In a real world app, you'd put like a handler, a middleware that would be, because like Dream has like a middleware like field that you can apply, so you can create a custom middleware and then just attach it to all the routes. We're not going to do that right now. That is the right way to do it. But for just a really quick sake, we're going to move on because I'm just really tired of this demo app. All right, main page is now going to be accepting a request object, and it needs to do some finagling. So let's come up here and let's say we need, oh, where was that example back? So let's grab, let's say, logged in, I guess we'll call it, is going to be dream.session, session field. And we're going to look at the request object, and then we're going to look for the field. Ooh, let's see, this field can be called, I don't know, logged in. Seems right. Feels good. All right, logged in. And we want to say we're going to match on that. Actually, I guess we could just match directly on it. Why even save it? Do match. This should be indented. Get rid of this. And then we'll say on some. I don't know. I guess I don't actually care what it is. If it exists. Well, I guess it should be something. It probably should be state. It should be like a Boolean. We could always set it to false if they like log out someday. Let's see. All right, if I've got something, then we welcome back. Oh wait, what does this function return? What comes here, goes to Dream HTML respond. Okay. So we don't need this. We need whatever this thing is. Actually, I guess we should have done this underneath. Let's do it here. That way we get Dream HTML by default. If there's a session, it should return all this. So if there's a session, some state, then what am I doing? Just delete all this. For now, I don't care about state. I think we could check. Yeah, we're just not going to deal with it at all. I think we could check to make sure that it's like true, you know, or something. But for now, it's fine. This is going to say begin. We'll just do a begin and end because it makes it a little readable for me. And if there's none, then we want to redirect. So dream.dream redirect, and we need our request object, and we need to take this to /login. This type hole. What? This function needs something else. Width? Match? Oh yes, there should be a width here, shouldn't there? Alright. This expression has type dream response LWT when expression is expected of type node. Man, this is why I gotta stop using dream HTML. I should just convert all this to be Tyxml, because for right now, keeping everything the same will just make it a lot easier. So let's do that, and let's get rid of those very quickly. And then we'll just grab this. It's kind of already formatted the right way. Not really. Height 100%. Do that. Head, all the wisdom in the world. Copy all these values over. Bear with me, please. Body. Wait, what is this? Oh, yeah. Wait, this is, yeah, this is the Tyxml version. This is the one I want. Body style. H1 HR. H1, I don't need an A tag, there's my problem, okay. HR? And then we gotta give it, actually it doesn't need this. No constructor like that. Yeah, okay. HTML has type blah. Yeah, I bet. I bet. All the wisdom in the world. Oh, I need to. This is gonna be like a constant pain if I don't do this down here, though. Okay, this should be this. Setting up, this is something that has bitten me so many times in OCaml, is that because the compiler uses how you use things to determine what things should be, if you leave a implementation in place that is using the code that you're working in an old way, then the LSP absolutely loses its mind while you're refactoring, and it's constantly telling you all these fake, untrue lies, right? So you've always got to start by updating this part. That way, when you're up here, it's like not as confused. I mean, it's still, you know, bonkers right now, but like we're mid refactor, so that's expected. So I want this. Why do I have two divs? Why did I guess I just wanted a smaller div. Okay, that div goes there. What? Where are you from? That's that div. Okay. I bring this up here. H1, HR. Why are you? Why are you the way that you are? And then we'll drop this here. This is not the right thing. We need tilde a colon. Nope. Tilde a colon. And we need this to be a underscore style. Same with this, a underscore style. Get these weird things off the back. Okay, then we need text. That at least is the same. Okay. So I've now grabbed all that. So let's just delete this. That way some things will stop freaking out. Oh, actually that stopped everything from freaking out. Love it. This has a type dream response LWT, but an expression was expected of type HTML types HTML ELT. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. I use redirect here. Dream redirect. There are like 3 rabbits outside my window, just going nuts. Very weird. Anyway. Dream HTML string. But we use the redirect here. So why does that not work? Dream HTML string main page. Dream HTML string login page. Wait, this is the callback page to use the request, right? Yeah, redirect comes from callback page. Okay, so right here. Oh, we don't pass that to Dream HTML. That's why. Okay, so we need to stop doing all this. Because we got too many. Yeah, okay. So we want to move our Dream HTML stuff up into here for this one. Where is it? Right here. All right, so on sum, we're going to do a dream.html, and then we'll do our HTML2 string. Is that what it's called? Do I need to move that up? I probably do. Where is it? HTML2 string, yeah. So let's bring this up here. So we do HTML2 string, and then we'll grab all of this stuff, and that's just another parenthesis that I need. Okay. Right now let's format all this because it looks ridiculous right now. There we go. All right. Formatted nicely. The redirect works now. Dream HTML responds with HTML. And yeah, that seems good. Seems good. All right. We'll have to get rid of this because we're going to have to do the same thing in login page. So let's do that now, just really quickly. We need our request. We're going to pass our request to login page. Request. And then we're going to delete 2 of these and all of this. Whoops. Undo that. Okay, so now it's getting requests. Now we come back up here. Where's our login page? Login page. So we'll do our dream.html. That will go here. And then we'll do our HTML to string. And that will go to here. Ish. I don't know, it doesn't matter. As long as it's the right number of opening parentheses and closing parentheses, you know. Alright, so that did that. It's weirdly formatted, but whatever. Okay, so now login page. This expression does not expect a request object. Understandable that you'd be confused why you're getting one then. Okay, so now we do that. So then we need to start here. Now we have to do all this stuff. I feel like maybe we probably want like, just for ease, we probably could just wrap or create like a wrapper function, like a login page that just does the match. And then if it's good, it calls the render login page. So then we could call this render login, since this is essentially the login page that we want to show. Yeah, this is where I should have definitely done the middleware. That would have made it much easier. So I just do it like this. Oh well. Let's just do it this way for now. I think realistically it should have just been a middleware, and then I could have just been like, if you are not on login and your session is not logged in, go to login. That would have been probably a lot easier and faster than the route that I chose to go. Sometimes you just make mistakes. It's just the way it is. Let's see. All right. So let's grab this. Come down here. Match logged in. And then we will say sum. We found something. Do that. And that's going to go all the way to the end here. And then we match none. And that's going to be a redirect, which we'll just grab from right here. Like that. And this should take us to, oh no. Oh, we've got this wrong though. This should be sum. This is the login page. This should be sum. This should be none. If we aren't logged in, we want to show the login page. All right. No diagnostics left to move to. So let's go up to the top. Let's scan across the world. Everything looks good. Okay. So we build. Run it. I probably need to actually figure out how to kill my session as well. All the testing I'm going to do. All right. Got it. It takes me back to login every single time. Cool. New problem is that I don't think we actually set the session anywhere. I don't actually know that even on login the session's going to be initialized. You weren't logged in, but now you are. Okay, so we got to set a session field. We should do that on login. That should be happening in the callback page. Callback page, we should set that and then redirect. Begin. We just put a, yep, like that. Wait. End. Can't forget that. That'd be weird. And then we should do dream dot set session field logged in to true. Right? Let's type string, but expression is going to type unit. Did I do it wrong? Dream set session field request set session field. Oh, stop it. Okay. Wait, dream set session field request field value. Oh, does this need to be a string? Yes. Okay, close. Because the left hand side of a sequence, unbound value request. Unbound value, oh right. Okay, we're close. Expression has type unit lwt.t, but an expression is expected of type unit. I guess I could just do in. Well, that creates way more problems. Dream session field has type dream request. It's applied too many arguments. What? Let's type request string unit dream promise. Do I need to pass in a unit? What? Oh, it's an LWT. Well, let's just do this. This might actually be important in this case. Nope, maybe not. still think I should probably just put a semicolon on the end of this. Unclosed begin. What? Okay, somewhere I deleted something. There we go. Oh, this one says as type unit LWT, an expression was expected of type unit. Okay, so this is produced in LWT. I need to await that. So this should work then. Why is infix not working right now? Uninterpreted extension LWT. What? What am I missing? LWT PPX. That's probably what I'm missing. OPAM install. LWT PPX. Already installed. And then let's come back to bin, dune, preprocess. Drop this in here actually. Unclose parentheses. That'll do it. Whoops. Nice. Beautiful. Wonderful. Love it. Incredible. Alright. So, on our callback page, we now set the session field logged in yes. That's redirecting us afterwards to the slash, the main page. Now we just need a logout function. That way we can show that, because once we've done this, like we're kind of in a spot if we can't log out. Dot logout? Slash out. Holy smokes, it's 8:42. I'm gonna have to go though. Really quickly. We can do this. Function request logout user request. Logout user. This is gonna go here. Let logout user equals how did we do it before? Invalidate session request. Well, let's just do that. Oh, this should be, I need to accept the request object. This expression has type LWT. Oh, this looks familiar. Dream invalidate session request. Dream invalidate session request. What? It's the left-hand side of a sequence. Oh. This should just be this, and then we just do this, right? This expression has type unit, but expression is expected of type something LWT. I guess we could just do stream.html. HTML toString. I just want a string. Let's just do this. Logged out. HTML. Formats. Build. All right, now we test things. First, we need to put our secret back in. So let's grab our secret. Put that back in there. And then let's try running it and see. Do build. Do an exec. Okay, I'm a landing. Alright. So if we come here, it takes us to login. Login, good. If I try to go here, it doesn't let me go there. I'm not logged in yet. If I click on login, it takes me back here. Oh, I forgot to change that text. It takes me to /. Now if I try to go to /login, it'll bring me back here. Good. Now if I go to /logout, I'm logged out. Now if I try to go back here, it'll take me to login again. Yes, everything works. We've done it. We have a working, I can't believe I forgot to change that. We have a working app with authentication, and it all worked, and Savvy did it, and it was pretty straightforward. Really, everything that we got stuck on was just trying to get HTML to render correctly. All right, briefly, let's change that text because I want that text to be right before I move on. Where is / main page? All the wisdom in the world. All the wisdom in the world should be this text. Alright. Start again. Dune build. Build. Launch page. Refresh. Server's gone down. They come back up. All the wisdom in the world. It's still white. I guess it doesn't matter though. We've done it. Success. All right. Cool. We'll clean this up probably tomorrow, I guess. Or wait, what is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Friday? No, I'm not streaming tomorrow. I have to meet someone for breakfast tomorrow. Well, we'll clean it up soon. But this looks good. Now the code can be cleaned up and people can see how to use Savvy in a reasonable way. All right, I have to go though now. It is time for me to eat and go do TypeScript. But it is what it is. All right. Do I have anything else? No, I don't have anything else. All right. Lesby, it's been great. Yara, if you're still out there, great hanging out with you guys. And I'll see you soon.